What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. In today's episode, it is the next day, day 2 of the season of Max Out, and I interacted with a Dynamax den, and we have a cutscene. So let's go ahead and see what Professor Willow has to say. Wow, you found some Max Particles. I've heard these are related to the Dynamax phenomenon. Could you track down some more Max Particles while I investigate further? Cool. Come back another day to collect more Max Particles. Cool. Interesting. So we're here again today because I was like, oh, because I saw on Twitter that this was rolling out. So I was like, let's come here where we were yesterday for yesterday's hunt and kind of see what's different. So we have these Dynamax power spots, which are cool. And from everything that I've read and from what it looks like, it appears that each one is here for a day. So for 24 hours, and then they go somewhere else, like randomly. They just kind of pop up. So it's not like this diner is going to be here the downtown diner isn't going to be a power spot every single day. At least that's not what it appears to be, but we'll see. Along that, we also have more Professor Willow stuff. Hey there, Joe. Say, have you observed anything strange in your travels recently? I've been getting reports of mysterious energy gathering around the world. This seems different than anything we've seen before. I'm eager to figure out what's going on. Are you up for a little exploration? Take a look around the area and let me know what you find. Cool. So we gotta collect 500 Max Particles, collect Max Particles from 3 power spots, and explore 5 kilometers. So we're gonna do all that stuff. We're gonna, I guess, just kind of walk around. There's no more around the lake, so we'll just kind of head this way, and then I believe this gives us a Dynamax capable Wooloo, and then we'll do all this, fun stuff. We're gonna head to Disney Springs, see what Disney Springs looks like as well, because I'm just guessing that's gonna be crazy. All right, so we're approaching our next power spot. I'm so tempted to call it a Dynamax den. Next power spot. So this is what it looks like, and I guess you either tap on them or you can hold down the button and you collect all the particles. That's all you can do now until the next event, which is where they're actually going to be releasing the Dynamax Pokemon. So what can you do right now with these? Well, you can find the powerful Max Pokemon at power spots, collect Max Particles, and then these are used for unlock and level up Max moves. Cool. Hello. Defeat a power spot boss for a chance to catch it. Max Particles are only used if you win the Max battles. After you defeat a power spot boss, you can place a Pokemon that was in your battle party at the power spot to help your other trainers and earn candy. You can place up to 20 Pokemon at different power spots. And you may encounter this is actually really interesting. You may encounter a Pokemon after visiting a power spot. Dynamax Pokemon might even appear if there are Gigantamax Pokemon placed at the power spot. So this is our first official mention of Gigantamax, which is very, very cool, very exciting. And it appears as though, if you put a Gigantamax Pokemon here, you get a chance of receiving Gigantamax Pokemon. And I'm just going to click on some of these Grookey just because they're all about, just to see if any of these are Dynamax Grookey, which they're not. And then there is another power spot here. Very cool. And that's it. So now we're going to go to Springs, and we're going to see what that's all about. Collect Max Particles from 3 power spots is done. We've collected 360 of the 500. There is a cap. I think it's 1,200 or something like that. So we'll see how all that works. But it looks like basically you use Max Particles to take on the gym boss. If you beat the gym boss, then those Max Particles actually get used. If you lose to the gym, or not gym boss, Power Spot Boss, the Dynamax Pokemon. If you lose to it, the Max Particles don't get taken. If you win, they do. And then you use those Max Particles to level up the Max moves for your Dynamax Pokemon. But first we got to get our Dynamax Pokemon so that we can actually show you what I'm talking about. And the updates keep coming out. We now have an update to the nearby. It's been upgraded. Visit Power Spots and explore to collect Max Particles. So it looks like it will actually tell you 1 day left, 2 days left. Okay, so how long? So yeah, so these are all temporary. So it looks like 2 days left for like certain ones. 1 day left, 2 days left. The Nets Ballroom Dance, 4:59 a.m. So this one is actually 16 hours left. So it'll tell you when exactly. It'll tell you exactly when the ones expire as well if it's under 24 hours. So if it's less than 1 day, it'll tell you exactly when, which is also really nice. It'll tell you where it is, like how far away it is, which is really cool. And then there's also ways to earn, I guess, more MP when you get 1,000 and when you walk 2 kilometers. So even when if you don't have that many power spots around you, you can actually still collect more MP just by walking around. So that's really good for like rural players, or if there just happen to be like all the Max Particles have already been collected, or if say there's none in your area at the moment. Like yesterday they were all here and they all despawned today, so now you can just walk around and earn more that way as well. Alright, so we have gotten over to Disney Springs now, where there are, of course, power spots, and there are 5 of them that you can reach inside Disney Springs at this moment. Now, of course, if you head out over to Saratoga Springs, there's a few more, but the interesting thing is, it appears as though we've maxed out on the Max Particles that we can currently collect. Now, will this change when we finally walk 5 kilometers and get our Dynamax Wooloo and maybe power it up a little bit, and then we spend some, and then can we spin it again? Or can you only get so many Max Particles in a single day from the power spots? So still more to learn, but let's go ahead and walk 5 kilometers so we can actually test this out. Alright, so we're hunting, of course, for Dynamax Energy, yada yada yada, but on the lure, let's freaking go Shiny Wooloo! Awesome, that is not on the bingo card for today, but let's freaking go Shiny Wooloo! Brand new shiny, super hype, and not the only shiny we actually got today. Let's freaking go. Let's check the IVs on this, not that good. But if we go ahead and go, let's freaking go, I'm so excited. Shiny NH0, we also hatched a shiny Why Not earlier today. Very cool. It's that like Dynamax Energy Pink, so I was like, Max Pink, let's go. And now we have the Wooloo, the Black Sheep, let's freaking go. Alright, so we have gotten to like one of the only like quiet areas of Disney Springs. Let's go ahead and sit down. Alright, we finally walked the 5 kilometers required to the max. Part 1 done and done, and this should be our encounter with Dynamax Wooloo. Oh my gosh, that's super cool. Hey yo, wait a minute. I think there's supposed to be like special encounter music. I don't normally turn on the music in game, but I want to hear this. Some stuff about Dynamax Pokemon, just... Wait, I want it... No, there's nothing... Okay. I thought there was going to be, like, new special music. It was alluded that there was going to be special music for this. I don't know. Also, where's the Premier Ball? You don't get this in... Oh! Oh! Whoa. That was cool. The Pokeball powered up. That's dope. Okay. This is so weird. Oh, that thing got launched. That's cool. It's gonna take some getting used to like throwing this, but this is dope. Very cool. Integrate ball. Got it. Very, very cool. Now, let's check this thing out. You caught your first max Pokemon. These Pokemon can use powerful max moves to battle Pokemon at power spots. Cool. Seems like a regular Wooloo to me. Not too bad, not too bad. Um, and then you can press the little Dynamax button, you see the Dynamax form. Unfortunately, like you can't like AR that. Like if I tried to AR this right now, it would just be, I believe, a regular Wooloo. Yeah, so when I put it into AR mode, it is just a regular Wooloo. It's not the Dynamax form. But very cool. And then with the Max Strike, and then locked our Max Guard and the other one. So these different moves: Max Strike, unleash an extra powerful charge attack; Max Guard, create a barrier; Max Spirit, raise spirits, and recover HP. Cool. So you can unlock for 450 candy. That's a lot. 450 candies, and then this is to level up is 600 and 100 candies. So this is kind of expensive. They definitely want you to grind Pokemon for this. This is crazy. And just a reminder that this is going to be what it's like for every Dynamax Pokemon. So Charmander, Squirtle, etc. You will need to be using a lot of Charmander, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur candies. So catch all the Pokemon. I guess switch to Pineapps. I've been throwing them away to stock up on balls and whatnot, but I might be needing to stock up on Pineapps. That's crazy. Okay, cool. And you can still like power it up and do other things. Like, I don't know. Yeah, you can still max it out and stuff to use, I guess, outside of Dynamax. So that's cool. And then it shows you your max moves like down at the bottom when it's not in Dynamax form. And then when it is in Dynamax form, it just brings it up to the top, which is kind of cool. I like that. That's cool. And then now we're on step 2. Collect MP from 10 power spots. Collect 1,000 max particles. Level up 1 max move. But it won't let me. Yeah, it won't let me do that. It also will not let me collect more from there. So we're gonna use some of. Oh, that's so cool! The Dynamax right next to the shiny. That's crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and unlock, I guess, Max Guard. We'll just unlock all of them. So, oh, we gained XP for that? And you earned 4,000 XP. So this is a good way to level up actually in game. So that's cool. So now these are all level 1. So now level 1 max move. So we still can't do that. But can we collect? No, you can't. Wait, can I collect from here though? No. Oh, that's wild. Okay, so that is wild. So even though I spent a good amount of Dynamax move and Dynamax candy and whatnot, you cannot continue to then get more. But I guess that's really weird. That's funky. That's real funky. I'm not sure if I like that. And then you gotta math that out for that 1,000 MP then. That's real funky. I'm not sure if I like that. Dude, they want you to grind this. That's wild. Huh. Okay, Wooloo checks. Because I was really hoping that, like, okay, you use the power and then you can go ahead and go out and get more. Because this is a brand new resource, you would think that they'd let you get more of this to actually power up your dude. But I guess they also don't want you to have, like, a maxed Dynamax for the very first raids, like, too easily. So I guess that makes sense. Dang, I kind of wish I didn't unlock all the moves then. But at least we'll have all the level 1 moves later on. So that's cool. I'm excited. I think this feature is very cool. As we hatch some eggs here. Very cool. I like it a lot. I truly do. I think this is one of the best updates, especially like considering some of the other updates that we've had have been kind of lackluster. I think this is really cool. I definitely don't like that you're capped out so small. Like, you can only earn up to 800 a day, which is kind of nuts, and then your max cap is like 1,000 or something like that. So like, I don't like that, especially when to power up a move, like level 1 is 600 candies. So like, what's 2? What's 3? What's the max? Like, okay, so the max is 1,400. And 40 XL and 40 XL candies. That's wild. Okay, that's gonna be wild to see that max. So I guess you really want to only max out the ones that are really good, which is another just reason to raid more. So you have incentive to have like a max Dynamax Pokemon. So that's cool. I mean, we're gonna keep this, obviously. But yeah, that was awesome. I think that was a really fun event, and I'm excited to just kind of grind Pokemon Go again. I haven't needed to grind Pokemon Go in a hot minute. So that's gonna be fun, and we'll see what else we get. I don't think I'm gonna make a full video for each one of these encounters, but let's go, and hopefully everyone gets some good Wooloos and gets some good stuff, and good luck grinding, everyone, and see you for the next part, and see you for the next video. If you did like this one, go ahead, smash the thumbs up button. If you're enjoying the series, please subscribe, and as always, God bless, and see you for another episode of Pokemon Go.